Devin Bush, head coach, Flanagan High School.
All right, Coach Bush. So, just excitement level at Flanagan for this football season getting underway. What's it like for you?
Well, we compete in a very strong district. You know, we have Miramar, Cypress Bay. They just added MacArthur, Cooper City. So our district is really competitive, and it's a treat for us to be able to play in a type of district like that. Week in and week out, we have to get up for the games. There's no letdown game. There are no easy games. So as a coach and as a team, those games are very easy to get up for. So you don't have any ups and downs or letdowns in competition during the week if you think you don't have a team that's competitive enough to be on the field with you. Our district is very tough, and we're headlined by Miramar and Cypress Bay. So that's a good treat for us to be able to compete against those guys.
Talk to me about individuals on this team, give me their names, their positions, and why you're excited about them.
We're a young team, starting with the quarterback, Ryan Stanley. He's a junior. This quarterback should be one of the best in the state after he's done. He can make all the throws. He's smart. He works hard. He's the first one there and most likely the last one to leave pretty much all the time. He takes constructive criticism. He gets in there. He corrects his mistakes. No pouting. Everything you ask this kid to do, he does it with enthusiasm, with energy, and with that drive to get better. Imani Spence, he's another young receiver, 2015. He has a Division I body. He's about 6'2", about 180 pounds, can catch the ball. We teach him how to run his routes better. We have another guy, Mark Bruno. He's our cornerback. He's getting Division I offers now. That kid works hard. I mean, he is a blue-collar kid. I mean, he goes out there and he does the things that are necessary to win. He don't talk back, doesn't give you the attitude. He goes out, he works, and he leads by example. He doesn't say much. He's a shy kid. But he just goes out and he works and he leads by example. We have a young linebacker, Devin Bush. He's going to be a sophomore. He ended up having to start on varsity last year. We had an injury, and he had to start on varsity as a linebacker. And he has unbelievable instincts. The ball finds him almost. I mean, he's out there, and the ball just finds a way to find him, and he can make the play all over the field. I mean, he's very, very intelligent, very instinctive. And on the side of him, he has his counterpart, Natron Ray, another linebacker. He's going to be a sophomore. He's about 5'11", about 228 pounds. Full of speed, strong. He's very strong in the weight room, big, powerful legs. These kids are very explosive. They can move, run to the ball, and they can make plays all over the field. We have another young receiver in Bradley Martin. Bradley Martin can move the chains. He can catch the ball. These guys are smart. You know, they go out and they continue to work hard and do the things that the coaches are asking them to do. And I've seen a huge improvement with him just playing. Last year we didn't use a tight end, so he didn't really get a chance to get on the field as much because we had some more explosive receivers than him. But he's worked his way in, so we have some tight end sets, and he can do a lot of things from the tight end set. He can block pretty good as well. So that's a treat for us. He's a good player, good developing player that's going to help this team win some games.
Obviously, you're excited about this team and the guys you got. But when you look at it constructively as a coach and say, okay, if we get better in these areas, we can really be a playoff team or a special team. What are they?
Well, I don't want to really try to give away the secret. I want these other guys trying to guess what our deficiencies are.
Right.
But if I had to say over a whole for the team, we need to become a team. We need to become a team, act like a team, play and compete as a team. Before, we kind of had little parts here and there. So I try to do a lot of team building activities this all season so we can come together as a team. So you hold each other accountable, you know, compete for one another, go out there and lay it out on the line for one another. And with those type of teams, you don't have to be the most talented because we're not going to be the most talented team in our district. But if we can come together and play for one another, believe in one another, and just go out and fight and compete on the field, that's what I really push, and that's what I really be most proud of.
Last question for you. Obviously, the goal every year is to win, make it to the playoffs, maybe win a state championship. But in your first season, let's say you don't do those things. What would you take away and say to yourself, you know what, I did my job my first year, and I got the most out of these kids? What would make you proud?
What make me proud in doing that is my kids come away with a never quit attitude. Never quit. I don't care what the odds are. what we may be up against, just to continue to get better, push themselves to be the best. Don't make any excuses. Don't settle for less. Don't listen to anybody saying that you can't do something. Believe in your work ethic. You know, I want to give these guys a strong foundation of work ethic, because if they believe in their work ethic, then they become productive, confident student athletes. And when you're a confident person, there's not too much you can do. There's not too much you'll say you can't do. Quit or can't won't really come out of your mouth. You believe in what you can do, the things you can accomplish if you put your work behind it and you stand behind it and really push yourself to reach those goals. That will be an accomplishment for me when those kids stand there and they can do that.